Yeah, we're kind of far away over there, yeah? I'm gonna work on the bike. Something's been rattling on that bike. You know what? Let me take the camera over there and explain it. Yeah, just for you, I'll explain it. I bought this bike from jensenusa.com, and this is completely 100% stock. I've just put some race face pedals on it. It's 100% original, except I think I put some different tires on it. Anyways, this bike was rattling a lot from day one when I got it. I've noticed from shaking it around that there was just something loose in the rear suspension, this whole rear triangle. But it just sounds like something there's a lot loose going on than just that. Anyways, I've actually gone and tried to tighten up all these bolts, and I've checked the suspension out, trying to narrow down what's rattling. But believe it or not, I never checked this one for looseness. And I figured out this one was loose because I spent like 5 or 10 minutes with the bike upside down, vibrating it at all the connection points, shaking it and rattling it, trying to figure out where it was loose. And I narrowed it down to the shock mount with my fingers in here. I could feel it moving around. So I tightened this up and I took it for a ride today, but it's still making a whole bunch of noise back here. And I was moving this cassette around and it seemed kind of loose. I'm thinking about taking this off and seeing if a couple spacers will help me out and get the issue right. So let me go ahead and get to work on the bike. I'm gonna try filming with my GoPro for another project. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. That's the gist of it. What's going on, right? Yeah, if you missed that, you can rewind while I'm getting my bike ready. I'm working on my bike. I don't really want to explain that again. Trying to find my water at this time. Sorry, this will probably be a hectic live stream. I'm always a space cadet when I work on my bike. Let me find my water. All right, ladies, let's get started. Hey, Cassidy. What are you doing? I'm trying to figure out why the bike is rattling. I'll say it one more time. This bike has been rattling since day one. It's a really nice bike. And today I tracked down one of the sources of the rattle, and I thought for sure I had it fixed. So I tightened up this bolt I found. The shock mount bolt was totally loose and it was vibrating around. And that has to have been what was making the noise. I was so excited. I tightened it up and I took it for a ride. And it's still making all this horrible noise. And the only thing I can track it down to is it's the rear cassette. So I'm going to take the wheel off, get that cassette off, and maybe add a spacer in there so it can tighten up a little bit more. I don't know what's going on, but it's a very obnoxious rattle. And I love to just, plow that bike over the roughest, rockiest terrain. And I can't have it like metal on metal rattling. Like something's going on there, and I have to track it down. You know what I'm saying? I can't just keep riding it. It's such a wonderful bike, and I owe it to the bike. No, nothing new. It's a pretty low mile bike. It only has about 600 miles on it. I track all my mileage on Strava. It's fairly low mileage because I have a whole bunch of bikes and I rotate them around. And this one is up. I just put fresh sealant in the tires today. And yeah, I have a dropper post that I'm going to install soon, but not today. I'm trying to track down that rattle. I'm going to get to work on it. It's just not right. There's something wrong. Being fixed for no reason. Well, I have a good reason to fix this bike. It's rattling, and I want it to be nice and quiet so I can enjoy nature and the ride, all the wonderful sounds that come with it. I don't want to hear. Let me change the clarity. Let's boost it to 4K. Originally, I was thinking I would only need 1080, but if the shot is no good and I need to zoom in, reframe it, or cut something out, I don't want it to be filmed in 1080. I'm gonna want 4K, you know? In case I have to zoom in to cut something out, like my feet, or yeah, let's go 4K. That means I need to work quick. I have about an hour of recording space. I opted for the small, stupid me, bro. The smaller memory card, being a cheapo. You know, I'm sick and tired of being a cheapo, dude. I just want to have the best of the best stuff once, you know? Just once in my life. Best of the best. All right, let's see. I'm testing stuff out to see how this stuff looks filmed through the GoPro, that angle with the tools, and it should get fantastic audio. You know, maybe I can at least take the audio and splice in. We're just testing. We're just monkeying around. You're a Trek guide. Man, that sounds like a really cool job, whether it's paid or not. I was thinking it might be the hub too. No, it's not loose. Like, it's not the axle. It's not the axle that's loose because, I could take the wheel and it doesn't shake. I know what you're talking about. The axle is good to go. But so it's either the cassette needs some spacers to just get it to go really tight, or like the Shimano like Hyperglide hub, like that thing, the little piece at the end. Maybe that thing's messed up. I don't know. I'm gonna get to work. So. I'll try to glance down every now and then. I got my old phone here. I'm trying to stay in touch with you guys. Maybe you'll have the winning recipe of what I need to do. Like, oh no, do it this way. Do it that way, right? I see some I'm always trying to read more chat, but it's difficult. It's a learning process. It's a skill. Pedal it and let me hear the noise. All right. Why not? Wait, let me just. Okay, let me put it into like the middle gear, stand it back up, and then I'll jiggle it. And you can actually see it, okay? I'll try to hold it. Okay, real quick. Hold on, players. I'm gonna glove up, right? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and lay on the table on your side, look away from me, and open up the gown and relax. I can play some music if you would prefer. This won't take very long. I'll be in and out. Would you like a little lubrication? Or should I raw dog it? Let's just get it in here first. Alright. Let's go check it out, boys. So I can't just be like, I have a video I can upload. But man, look how this thing moves. Look at the whole cassette. Do you see that changing? Like, it's hard for me. That's the fucking sound. But it's not the axle. There's no play. Oh shit. Maybe there is a teeny bit, but I think it's also this cassette. Look at all that. Look at all, do you see that? There's all this side to side. It has to have it needs a spacer. Anyways, I don't know if I can take that motherfucker apart. Alright, let me get to work. I don't know. I got something for that bike, bro. We're at the bottom of it. What a trip. Well, Now, what do you know? There is play in the axle. There is play in the axle. It's a good thing I bought the new cone wrenches. Shit, bro. Winning. Yeah. I don't know how that got all loosened up, but. I don't know. It can't be just that. No, that stuff is way too loud to be just the hub, in my opinion. The axle, it is loose. I was surprised at that. But I mean, that cassette seemed loose as all get out too. You gotta admit, it's not that when I get the bike fixed, then I do a little bit of workout. But first things first, right? Okay. Yeah, bro. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna get this bike so cherried out. It's gonna be tight as my guns, bro. You know? Oh, I don't mean to brag. I was out at the wash today, and there were kids out there on dirt bikes and stuff, and they were taking this big old jump, using the canal as a jump. So I dropped in from the other side, put it in high gear, pedaled my ass off. Kids saw me coming. They're like, "Go, old man." Hit that jump. I could hear all the kids, "Oh, man. Right on, man. Right on, kids. Take it easy. I gotta go home." Mom was cooking some dinner. It was cool, dude. Hey, I was actually thinking the cassette lock ring would be loose, but hey, check this out. After I thought about it for a minute, pedaling self-tightens the rear lock ring. Think about it, right? You've seen all the other YouTube creators talk about it. When you install your lock ring, it will tighten itself when you stand up and pedal. I thought the same thing. And then like a minute or two later, with a little more thought, I was like, no, that can't be it. Yeah. When that rear suspension is just going like on all those rocks I hit, like that, bro, I can't even pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm trying to have a good time up in here. Ooh, that's a fat spacer. Shit. I'll have to take this brake off, I think, to get in there. Yes, sir. I think that's what we gotta do. I think the cassette needs a spacer too. It just has wiggle in it. Yeah. That's just slop, bro. Yeah, we have a couple things going on here because the cassette is loose in here. There's all sorts of play side to side. I don't know what that's about. And then over here, there's a little play in this hub. let's just take the cassette off because I need to get access. And it lets me use my new tools. They're so cool. I got all this leverage now for my cassette wrench, and this is a really nice handle, and it's pretty long, so man, they come off real easy now. I love using these things. I just use them for the heck of it. They're cheap, and I haven't found anywhere to tag these things. They're foundation. I got them at Jensen. They seem to be good quality tools, but yeah. No, this is a cassette wrench. Cassette wrench. This is a chain whip. There's a cone wrench. Skinny. Let's get the cassette out of the way in case I need access to that. We'll just take the whole thing apart. Oh no. I have to get a different attachment. I can't get this off with the attachment that I have. That's lame. That's one of the things I don't like about bicycles. There's so many different tools. This one is for something with like a small quick release. And it wouldn't get over this end piece, man. Now I gotta buy another tool, or I could take it to the bike shop and pay them money. Man, bikes are a fucking pain in the ass. Specialized tools. How many fucking cassette wrenches are there? Campagnolo, SRAM, Shimano, Race Face. This is fucking bullshit. Isn't that right? No, this actually worked great on the Kent Travail with the quick release 135. I took it off and this fit right in there. It was great. But what the fuck is that? I mean, I would imagine that spins off, but how am I going to get that the fuck off of there? Is there a specialized tool? It must twist on there because there's threaded nuts behind it. So those have to thread off. Hence, you know what I'm saying? Like, check out the other side. It's got the same bullshit on it. This is what you get when you, I think they changed this on the newer models, but this is like a 2022 Rift Zone 1, and you get this quick release axle. Fuck you over, man. Like $2,000 isn't enough. This is what I spent on this bike, $2,000, and it comes with a quick release. So anyways, there's nuts behind this thing, whatever the fuck this thing is. I guess maybe I'll go to my local bike shop, Gordy's, ask them, what's up with this shit, man? Yeah, it's loose. A little bit. But over here, there's just way too much. That's not just the axle, I don't think. I don't know, man. I can't stand this noise. Let me try one other one. I got one other one, dude. No, that tool worked awesome. That's just a fucking bullshit axle. Yeah, I paid $2,000 for that in the height of the COVID freak out premium prices for bicycles when everybody had that stimulus paycheck to blow. Yeah, it is something like that. It's upgradable to a traditional through axle, but you're gonna need a new back wheel. I'd really like to have it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just as long as it would stop rattling, I gotta figure out. Let's see this other tool. I mean, I could take it to the bike shop, I know that they won't charge me too much probably. It's a pretty simple fix if you got the right tools. Anybody could do it, but that's the thing that sucks is spending the money on the tools. They're so expensive. Like, how many tools do I need to buy? I don't really want to just put some vice grips on it, right? I can probably put some vice grips on the very end and get that first thing out. Oh, did I miss Brody? I'm sorry, Brody. I'm sorry. Let's see if this standalone will get in there. That would be really nice if it would. No, it won't. This thing has to come off. Well, I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out because, I've run into a fucking dead end. I don't know what the fuck to do about that. I don't have the tools to take that off. I've never seen this shit before. I am really sick and tired of buying very expensive tools. And and then it just doesn't fit, or you get another bike and now I have to get a whole another set of tools because I got a different bike with different parts on it. Dude, this bike industry needs to. I remember like in the old day when you could just use basic tools, screwdrivers, adjustable wrenches, Allen wrenches, pliers, and you were good, man. All this stuff, specialty tools, $50 wrenches, it's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. I was all excited to come out here and fix this. I spent who knows how much money on these fucking tools. And yet again, I'm disappointed because I don't have a tool that will get in here and take this off. I don't even know what the hell that's about or how that wants to come off. And I don't want to force it with vice grips. I guess I'm going to have to get on YouTube and start watching videos on removing this janky hub that I have. I don't like this. This should have been a through axle on a $2,000 bike. After they were done price gouging us for COVID, they lowered the price of this bike and they got rid of this janky quick axle on level 1 bikes. And I think now level 1 bikes have a dropper post. So you get a dropper post and a through axle. and the brand new models are like 1,600 or $1,800 when I got price gouged for 2,000 for this. It kind of upsets me, you know? I want to break something, honestly. I guess I'll just take it to Gordy's at 43rd and Thunderbird, my local bike shop, I guess. If I can't find anything on YouTube. You know, because I'm a cheap bastard. I'm going to check YouTube first and try to get that figured out. I'll even buy another stupid tool, bro. Let's put this bike away and maybe take out some of my irritability on the punching bag. Give me a minute to put my stupid bike back together, and I'll put the gloves on and hit this punching bag. It'll be my third workout for the day. Earlier today I did chest and triceps, and then I just took this bike for about an hour ride. It was really nice. Today was like a high of 84, and I had yard work I should have done, but I was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna go ride my bike. Yeah, and I'm glad I did, even though this thing was all like the whole damn time pissing me off. It was still worth it. It was nice. No. Oh, wait a minute. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I just tested it. It just came off. Did you see that? He sucked. It just. Oh, look at this, bros. Look at this, just twisted right off. Here I am crying about it. And it just twisted off. Bruh. It just twisted off. I wonder if the other side will just twist off too, and then I can get back to work, bro. Over here talking smack. Oh. Let's get back to work, bros. I got the other one. I just didn't want to damage these things because they look like they were aluminum. Yeah, these are the spacers that take up the gap between 141 and 148 back there. They give you this cheap hunk of doo-doo that you're gonna want to upgrade. I know, dude, just the axle alone is like $40. And then a new rim, and then it'll probably come with a different hub. I've been shopping. Like most people have gone to newer hubs. They're not using that Shimano Hyperglide. It's like all this other stuff. So it's just money after money after money. Am I from Florida? No. Are you from Florida? I wouldn't want to go to Florida. It's too humid there. Charlie Van Ripper? Superman over here. I know with a massive. It probably would need some specialized wrench, but you know, when I put the jaws of life on it, it was like tapping. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, we were trying to. Maybe we don't even need to take the cassette off. Let's just keep fucking exploring and see what happens, right? I don't want to fucking, let's not reinvent the wheel. Maybe I can just put a little fucking cone wrench on there on this side. Loosen up that outside bolt, perhaps. What do you think? Is that a plan? I just loosen up this one. Oh, damn it, I can't get to that one. I would have to take this off to get to that inside bolt. So it's either take the disc off or take the cassette off, because I can't really get to that either. What do you say, chat? What side do we go in on? Talk to me. It's the drive side, so I'm gonna have to take the cassette off. That might be easier. I'm experienced with the cassette. Let's go for the cassette. Who's with me, chat? Danny second. Okay. He's confident. I feel it. Whoa, did you see that? Look at the back of that tricep. Holy Toledo. Let's try again, folks. Look how my spirits are lifted again, bro. I thought I couldn't do it. Now look at me. I'm all happy again. Cup and cone, ball bearings, juiced up to the max. Everybody needs to get it right, bro. I'm all natty. Entire, I watched Greg Doucette, and I got a new term from him. I'm not just natty, I'm lifetime natty. I guess that's a thing too. Some of them like to be like born again Christians. Like, I'm not gonna do drugs and lie and cheat and whore myself out. I'm born again. They're natty now, right? But no, I've been lifetime natty, okay? 50 years it took me to get here, folks. Danny, you want to come in on my channel and be partners, bro? It's time to expand. It's time for a team effort. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be huge, bro. I'm gonna be a huge star. It's happening. This is my year, bro. Let's go. Let's go. We're in, bros. Oh, it was kind of loose. That was too easy to get off. Probably because it needs a spacer on top of everything else. Sounds like most of that rattle is gone. I know the cassette could add significant weight making this rattle more, but I think it needed a spacer. I'm gonna investigate some more. Melman, Mr. T, Billy Fishsticks, Danny Rivera. But doesn't it self tighten up from pedaling? If it, like, I think it was bottomed out because it needed a spacer, because this thing isn't, I mean, maybe it's this hunk of shit. There's a lot of play. Yeah, there's a lot of play in this thing. The axle isn't moving, but this thing has a lot of play in it. Yeah, I can see that moving. The lighting's not great, but if you look, like the axle's not moving. It's I think it's this damn thing that's loose, honestly, because here's the, I mean, there's some play. Native toilet paper, TB for my bunghole. Separately gross. Abs check. I'm a little busy in a minute. I got some grease on me. All right. No. Dude, I'd have to take. Okay. I can't get that side off. I have to take this off. What other tools do we have here? Oh, one side's too big, one side's too small. Imagine that. You got two different size wrenches and you still run into a problem. Can you believe that, bros? Just another illustration of why bicycles suck these days. See that piece right there? How it has all these teeth and stuff. Sometimes you have 44 teeth and it's one size, and then you have 44 teeth or spline and it's another, So imagine that. You spend like $35, $40 on a wrench. So what do? You go out and buy another $40 ruts, and you hope you got it right this time. Oh, what do you know? Got it right that time. Let's get this fucking thing off, so I can have access to some of those cone nuts. Damn! Bro! Who fucking put this on here? I need some leverage, bro. This thing isn't long enough. I need one like 2 feet long. That's amazing. This thing's digging in. And that's another thing that sucks about this $40 thing. Look what digs into you when you try to. Why is this so expensive when it's honestly kind of a piece of shit? Look at my fucking hand. That's a fucking piece of shit tool. Why is everybody thinking this is top of the line and we're top dollar when it's a piece of fucking shit? Maybe I'm gonna go see Gordy walk in, the walk of shame, you know? When you give up, take your bike into the bike shop. Yeah, I was gonna get that. I just got real busy. I've been busy making stock trades. I don't have time to work on my bike. Could you help me out, Gordy? I mean, I'd do it, but I'm too busy. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel, Gordy. Maybe you've heard of me. I'm Arizona Jake. Actually, his name is Kevin. Kevin is the owner of Gordy's bike shop at 43rd and Thunderbird. Gordy is Kevin's dad. Gordy's retired now. You take your bike to Gordy's. You tell him Arizona Jake said, "What's up?" You don't play with me, boy. All right, fellas, calm down, calm down. Let's see what we can see now. Yep. So now we get access to this one up under there. See that? I can get to that now. I think I needed that, right? See that one on there? It's all dirty. Needed access to that. Let's get back to work, folks. Hold on, maybe I should take a victory lap. Like, bro, you're the best, bro. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna get you down. Let's take a victory lap. It's so suspenseful. I love it, dude. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh no, I don't have the tool. Oh, I just figured it out. It's gonna work again. Oh no, we've just ran into an obstacle. I figured it out. This is fucking awesome. And then we throw in a little boxing. Oh, you didn't even see that one coming. I hit him so quick. What? What? I wonder how that footage will look. Okay, okay. I need to get some more water. Do you hear the birds? The Mike Tyson. Okay, bro. I liked it too, right? I liked it too. Let's go, bro. Good idea, man. Good idea with that. Good heads up, bro. Love your suggestion. Let's go. Take me a minute to find it. Where are you, Mike? Oh, I hope I didn't delete him. You know, I just wanted. It was an idea I had, and I used him and threw him away. I think. I don't know. I don't think I have Mike anymore. Damn it. Yeah, Mike's gone. And it was like a one-time use. Oh no, no, there he is, Mike, my boy. My man, excuse me. I'm sorry, I misspeak all the time. My man, Mike. You know, I have the greatest respect for Mike Tyson, and I wish him well. He doesn't look very well to me, but what do I know, right? I need this. I want it in his. There! Boom! That's what I wanted right there. Right? Oh, yeah, in your face, Mike. In your face, Mike. In your face, Mike. Yeah. Is that too high? About right there. Oh, no, right there. Oh, that's it right there. Okay. All right. That's enough nonsense. Quit playing around, man. I'm trying to get real work done here. I think we're all just here to hang out and have fun and stuff. No, fellas. Yeah, he looked good. He looked really good there, right? Let me get some water. Yeah, Mike looked really good right there. Alrighty. So excited. Let's see if we can get rid of some of that slack. Some of that wiggle and jiggle in there. Mr. Midlife Crisis. Doing it again. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I know, right? I agree with Smiles. A W, bro. Right? I'm in here playing with my bike, learning as I go, self-taught, earning some money every now and then from YouTube. I get a paycheck. It's cool, bro. I'm at home. I got my new tools. Bro, this is so cool. I was doing this as a kid. I'm learning, making some money. That's a pretty nice midlife crisis. Oh, yeah. Flashing the guns too, right? Did you see the sheer horsepower I put down on that wrench? I mean, talk about torque, bro. You knew I was gonna get it, right? I knew I was gonna break it free, bro. If there's anybody on planet Earth that could get that off, you're looking at him. Yeah, that's just in there for a whole nother spacer. Let's get to work. What do we need here? Not that one. I think. Isn't it always the last one you try? Always, bros. Fixing a bike. That's right, bro. What does it look like? I mean, I could be a little lady and take it to the bike shop. Is that what you do? Right? Come on, be honest with me. I wouldn't think less of you. Let me get my wrench out. The old regular wrench for that one. I think this one will work. This ain't gonna work. I need a cameraman. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Now we're getting somewhere. Take these off. Spacer. Oh, look at that. We just took up some really nice slack up in there. Oh, and all the wiggle is gone. All the wiggle's gone. Nice, bros. It sounds a little rough. It does. And I should probably open it up and take out the bearings and clean them and repack them, but I am not in the mood to do that. I just want to get rid of the rattle and I want to narrow down where it's coming from. And it seemed like it was coming from the axle, but I think it was also coming from the cassette. I'm gonna put a spacer on there. I'm gonna put it on a little over tight maybe, right? But maybe a little over tight, so I know there's no rattle. That's good. That's fine with me. Let's put this back together. I wonder which way it was. It was probably the other way around, right? Yeah, the outside of this one has the grip on it. Yeah. But let's check the dirt patterns. I'm gonna go this direction. I think it was this direction, right? Yeah, it was this direction. Don't worry about it. You guys worry about it too much. Nice. All the jiggle's gone in the rear hub. I'm just gonna hand tighten it. Because as long as it's in between the dropouts and tightened up, it's not gonna get loosened up. And I can loosen this up down the road and repair or repack the bearings. Let's just put this bike back together. I really like what's happening so far. The other side, the axle is still, fantastic. Little stiff. Oof, ooh, more than a little stiff, but it's all right. It'll loosen up. There it goes. I can come back. Anyways, this is kind of loose. I don't like this. And I don't know how to tighten this up. So that could be making a lot of noise. Let's go ask the chat. Okay, guys. There was a little bit of play in the axle. It was a little bit. So I'm so glad I was able to use my new tools, and I took up the slack in the axle. I was surprised. I didn't think it was there. I'm man enough to admit it. Shaking the back wheel, I didn't, see the slack. But on even closer examination, I did, and I was able to take all this off. But is there anybody here with experience to answer me on this? Okay, the hub, the axle is solid. If anything, I've over tightened it to ensure there's no vibrations or rattle. But this, can this be tightened up? I don't like that. I mean, with a big heavy cassette on there, that could make a bunch of noise. And again, it's not the axle. Yeah, I cut my own hair. I didn't bother putting anything in it right now. It's really fuzzy and all that. I took a shower after the bike ride. I was exhausted. And I just didn't bother to put more gel in it. With a bunch of gel, it doesn't look half bad, in my opinion. Can't afford a car. I pulled the car out to make room for the bike. And you know what's even funnier? I have a car and my wife has a car, but You see this big open spot? This is for her car. This side of the garage, like we split it, right? Look at what I've decided to do with my side of the garage. I parked my car outside, dude, because there's a rank, a higher rank, a demand for bicycles, doodads, whatchamacallits, chair, punching bag. This is my half, okay? My half, bros. My wife's. I've pulled hers out. My car sits and bakes in the sun and dies out there. It sacrifices so that my bicycles can have a better life. Dude, my car stepped up, bro. My car took one for the team. It was like, Jake, I'm an old car. Put me outside for the bikes. Free hub has spacers. Can't do anything about that rattle. That's a bummer. I hope that just tightening up the axle was enough to like get rid of a lot of the noise. So hopefully I'm not still recording. No, that was the on. That's the off. Prius? No, I have Hondas. I have two different Hondas. My car is a Honda Civic. It's a 2006. It's like 21 years old. And I just paid it off last month, so. And then I have a Honda CRV. Which is like 13 years old. And yeah, Hondas are good cars. I have been hitting the bag, you know? I mean, you know? It was, ooh. Oh, shka. Oh, my hands are gonna, my knuckles are gonna hurt tomorrow. I should put the gloves on, but I got these gloves on. All right, let me. But remember, that thing was really loose. There's no reason for that to be loose, right? It would tighten up as I pedal. So I think maybe, you know, like this thing is weird, dude. AI, love you, baby. Let's get down, bro, okay? Let's just quit being a little sissy and take the gloves off. I mean, right? Real men don't wear these things when they work on their bikes. They just get grease under their fingernails. Look how sweaty that is. Oh. Yeah, ooh, it's disgusting. Let me dry my hands. They're like pruned up and stuff. You know, I feel good, dude. I feel good because I used my new tools to get things done and adjusted. You know what I'm saying? It's like accomplishment. I feel like a real man. I even wish my dad could see me right now. He'd be so proud of me. He would say, son, I'm so proud of you. I would say, gee, Dad, you're the best. This is the last time. I gotta finish this bike back up. Put this button up the hatch. Ooh. If you're gonna do it right, bro. Let's see. Gonna start training. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. We should all start training. Ooh. Shit. I'm gonna put that on there and see. I'm gonna put that back on there. I'm gonna put that cassette on there and see if it still rattles or if it's loose or if it needs a spacer. Let's get to the bottom of those broskies. Yeah, see, and there's a lot of bite in there too. Look at that. There's some evidence. But again, it should have self-tightened it up. There's a little bit of evidence of maybe something being loose. We got some wear and tear up in here. Is that what? Oh, right there, right there. Right there. Gouge marks. Yeah, maybe because the cassette was loose. We'll get to the bottom of that. Where's the big one? There it is. Yeah, like, what is this? No, that looks like there's a sufficient gap to tighten down. It does look like a sufficient gap. I don't think it needs a spacer. Let's see how if I can really crank it down. We'll get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Or did it just stop spinning? We're gonna get to the bottom of it. That's garbage, dude. It's the hub, yeah? The Shimano Hyperglide hub or something? I don't know. That's garbage. Yeah. Why is it? Yeah, there's just a lot of play on that hub. That fucking sucks. Oh well. Let's keep putting it back together, yo. Well, that sucks, right? We did get. Man, there's just. That's what I'm hearing. That's horrible. When I'm slamming downhill, this thing's. Bro! It sounds a little bit better than it did before because I tightened up some of that play in the hub. So let's just put it back together. Put those spacers back on it. Put the disc brake back on it. We're done. We tried. I mean, it should be some kind of improvement. Maybe. You know, I plan on keeping this bike for a long time. I may not, I might just replace parts when it breaks. I don't want to upgrade it. It's going good, B. John. Time for a new wheel. Yeah, like I said, if I buy a new wheel, it would be a through axle. So, hopefully it will come with the same hub. I need to get a through axle. And I need to, yeah, and what's really cool about that is that one's easy to upgrade. There's some screw-in pieces that just take like an Allen wrench and unscrew the adapter, and then there's a full-size threaded receiver for a through axle in there. So it's like $40 for a through axle, and then a new rim. I mean, this one isn't bad, but that sound is really annoying. And I would also be frustrated if I spent, $100, $200, $300 on a new wheel. And because, I have a few bikes, and it seems like the cassette rattles just like that because the hub is loose. I don't know. I don't know if a really high quality hub would get rid of that. I mean, if I knew for certain that vibration and rattling would be eliminated by buying a $300-$400 back rim, I probably would just get some peace and quiet and fully enjoy it, because this is a great bike and I'd like to keep it forever. Micro spine. Yeah, but then I'd have to get a new cassette. I don't want to upgrade my cassette. I mean, I guess I could, right? It's a SRAM drive system, and I think only the lowest level SRAM cassette takes the cheap old Shimano. All the new stuff is something else, I think. I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've been to Cracker Barrel. It's not my thing. Probably 30 years ago, Mom wanted to go to Cracker Barrel, so I went with her. Seal bearings. Let me put this back on there. Yeah, hopefully I got rid of some of the rattling. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I'll just keep riding it. What's unfortunate is I'm trying to film, and make videos, and it's annoying when you hear all this, rattling and stuff. But yeah. I'll just put it back together. Yeah, I would like to have one really nice bike. One nice mountain bike that was quiet, solid, dependable. One that I can just really bear into and have a great ride and workout. And that's why I ride my hardtails. That's why I ride my hardtails so much. They're nice and quiet. They don't have this problem. Yeah, that's the problem with this bike. So in summary, I'm hoping this has less vibration because I found that this was loose. So this triangle is stabilized. And I found out that my rear axle was loose. Now that's just tightened up, but my hub has some play in there. Can't wait to take it for a ride and see if there's any improvement here. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hopefully I can put together some kind of presentation. I was hoping I could film with the GoPro and try that angle, splice that in, see what happens. I finally spent some money and I have a tripod with a ring light around it, and I have a microphone for when I'm away from the camera and stuff like that, clip on. So hopefully my production value can get a lot better. I can just get out here and practice until I just, I'm the best. I'm already the best fitness influencer with the best abs, especially at 50 years old. There's nobody that can compete with me up in this YouTube, right? I'm the best. I'm the best. But it's not enough for me. I want to be the best bicyclist, the best bike mechanic, the best bike YouTuber. So, yeah, let's move this stuff out of the way and let me ride it around and see, you know. I won't be able to tell until I just take it down. I'm gonna, a rocky, like rock garden, but I'm gonna upload a video from my ride today. It'll be really short, like 2 or 3 minutes, but you'll see and you can hear it. It just sounds terrible. We have to get to the bottom of it. Drop test the rear. Let me put the clutch on. Because I always forget to put the clutch on. I'll put we'll get this down here where we can see everything. Right? Down here, the action cam. Let's get the bike up. Let me wipe off my hands real quick. Look on something. Hey. In my review of this bike, I would say that like one of the best features about this bike is the turning radius on it. Like when you're on a tight trail and it's got switchbacks, this bike out of all my bikes turns like on a dime really easy, and it feels really balanced when I have to take a fast switchback, whether I'm climbing or descending. And even if I'm just out in the neighborhood, this bike has a very tight turning radius. This is a great bike. Great bike. So I don't have the, let's just look at the chain slot. I don't have the clutch on right now, and it's in the smallest gear, so we got all this flop here. Let's do it. I have my rear suspension really tight because I'm a big boy, right? I got a lot of air in there, and I haven't, really slow on the rebound. So here, we'll soften up the squish and see if it sticks to the floor. Okay, I guess I didn't have it fully open. I just closed it all the way. That was fully stiff. Here's a little softer. Let's see if it sticks to the floor. No, it doesn't change anything really. Oh, there was, oh yeah, boing. I don't like it to be that soft because when I hit a jump, I don't want it to spring me off of it. So I usually ride pretty tight. Yeah, that's how I like it, tight. Anyways, let's turn the clutch on. See if we, we need to maybe tighten the clutch up. Oh, geez. There's a lot of excess. It's in the smaller gear, but let's just see. Clutch off. Anyways. his turning radius, bro. Look how stable it is. This is a sweet bike, dude. This is my only bike that can do this. Alright. Well, that front sticks, but this back, I have a lot of air in this shot because, I mean, come on. Look at all that cake, bro. I mean, there's some cake on that bike, bro. I think I might have got it pretty good. There's massive improvement in there. I can't wait to take it out, broskies. Who's with me? I'm going on a bike ride. Who's with me? A little micro abrasion never hurt anybody. Yeah, I got a dropper post to install. This thing's giving me problems. It just fucking lit me up. Look at that. How dare you do that? Let's fix that right now. Fucking lit me up, bro. Oh. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, bros. That abrasion is on fire. Ow, it hurts so bad. I am not even gonna pretend to be a man. Fucking bullshit, dude. That fucking hurt. Some fucking bullshit. Jiminy Christmas. I'm just over here trying to have a good time. Mess around on my bike after I just worked on it. Let's go, let's open it up a little bit. Let's get some bounce in the house. Bounce with it, bounce with it. I opened up the rear shock. Let's go with it, broskies. Check out. I need more room. I need more room, bros. Okay. Yeah. Oh, see? See, there's my wife's car. There's my car. It's fucking no car having. Isn't that what you said? No car having? Shit. Let's get jiggy with it.
I think the wiggle and rattle is gone. Boy, this bike, I'm gonna go for a ride right now. Should I get some headlights on? Hot diggity dog. Let's put my headlights on. Shit. Yeah. I can't wait to go for a bike ride. It's cherried out, bro. It's cherried out. The next step is to put a dropper. I got a dropper post on there. If you subscribe and follow me, maybe you'll see me try to put that in like a dummy, you know? But I just learn on the fly. Nothing can stop me. I'm ready to go. Let's go all night, bro. Who wants to go on an epic bike ride and see the sun come up? Who's with me, bro? Look at the shoulder veins. I'm pumped. I'm ready. Dude, I feel like the man. I feel like the man, bro. Fixing stuff. It's curfew. I forget I'm 13. Mission accomplished. I know, bro. I mean, if I drank, I'd be drinking right now, celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jake, you're so fucking cool. He just did it live stream with the jokes and everything. Glug, 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 glug. But I quit drinking. 2026 New Year's resolution. So, hey, turd burglar. What Benjamin Dover said isn't gross. Oh wait, his name is Benjamin. His name is gross. I'm not gross. I know you weren't talking about me. It just takes me a minute to figure out what you meant by that. Registered sex offender. No, but seriously, there was one that moved in over there. Isn't that crazy? When they give you the letter that lets you know level 2, level 1 sex offender, and then you get to see his face, and they tell you what house he's in, so you can keep your fucking eyes on him. Don't come creeping around here. Don't be come looking at my wife. I know who you are. Yeah, it ain't me. I'm no registered sex offender. I'm no loser deadbeat. I'm an upstanding member of society, but yeah, just like a month ago, one of those pieces of shits moved into the neighborhood. I'm glad they let everybody know, in case he stepped out of line. Maybe he needs a little neighborhood justice. Anyways, I'm out of here. It's been a great night. I'm glad I got my bike fixed. Thanks for hanging out with me. And like I said, if you subscribe, maybe you'll be lucky enough to see me install my dropper post on this badass bike of mine. I'm out of here. Thanks so much. You guys have a great night or morning. You don't think I quit drinking?